Alright, what's up guys? Action Figure Addict 112 here, and welcome to Asylum Sitdown number 3. Now, before we get into this, I do want to say that I apologize if I'm sniffling or I sound congested or something like that. It's the time of the year where my allergies start to come out more, and because of the dust and the pollen and shit from the great old state of Texas, the shit affects my sinuses really bad. So I will be sniffling and stuff like that, and I apologize. And one other thing is that it seemed like a lot of you guys liked the last one that I did, where I put gameplay behind the back of this, so I'll be doing that again for this one, and I'm going to attempt to try to put gameplay behind the podcast episode that we just shot, and see how that goes. Although I'm still debating on it, I'm still trying to get input on that and see what my final decision will be on that. But anyway, with that being said, the topic that I want to talk about for this one is McFarlane's quote-unquote DC Multiverse line, when really for the past year it's been the McFarlane Batman Multiverse line, and that is been annoying the fuck out of not only me, but it's been annoying the fuck out of other collectors that are in my circle of friends that I have on YouTube that, also review action figures and, sit down and, give our honest thoughts on, the figures that we collect and, review and buy and shit like that. So Mattel lost the license for DC, I think, in, I want to say 2018. I think it was 2018 or 2019 is when they lost it. And it really sucks because as soon as they were starting to change leaf or turn a new leaf and start changing things and updating things and giving us better sculpts and better articulation and stuff like that, that's when they decided to, or that's when they lost the license. That's when DC pulled their license with Mattel and gave it to McFarlane, which really sucks because there was a lot of figures that were shown. Like, we were supposed to get a Black Canary, we were supposed to get a Mammoth figure, we were supposed to get a Hawk Girl, we were supposed to get some Toys R Us exclusives and stuff like that, but then Toys R Us had gone out of business that year and were almost done closing out all their stores, except for the ones in Canada, but all the stores in the US, Toys R Us wise, were closed. And so it really sucked because I was able to get my hands on the what was that wave called? The Batman Ninja Wave, that Starfire. And even though the heels, I fucking hate when heels aren't done right on female figures. It's really annoying. But besides those heel issues, that Starfire is fucking beautiful. And I'm a huge Starfire fan, alright? Starfire was my first childhood crush, like, ever. Like, as soon as I saw her and saw her character being developed in front of my young eyes, when the 2013 Titans came out, I was like, I love her. Like, as a kid I was a Starfire, I was Team Starfire, but as an adult now I'm like Team Starfire and Team Raven. And for the longest time I've been wanting a really good Starfire figure because it just seems like she's never done right. And she doesn't get a lot of figures. So, we had the new 52 Starfire from DC Collectibles, and that figure had... I really hate the new 52 Starfire. I absolutely despise what they did with her character and her costume. I don't like it. And then they did the Starfire in the cloak, and she had all white, I think, on. And I was gonna get that one, but I was like, you know what? Let me wait it out, and we'll see how it goes. And then when they were doing the DC Superhero Girl figures, I bought Starfire because I found her at Five Below, I think, for like $5, and that was my placeholder Starfire until I saw at Toy Fair whenever they showed all their new, whenever Mattel showed all their new DC Multiverse shit, and I saw that Starfire. I was like, oh my god, if she gets released, I'm gonna pick her up. And I did. Amazon got her in. I bought her. She came in. She's beautiful. One thing I don't like about the figure is her star bolts are really shitty. They don't really capture her true star bolts. So, but she's a beautiful figure, and I love that figure a lot. And so I had high hopes for McFarlane to do. When we heard that he was doing the Multiverse line, we had our doubts because, we thought we were getting a Birds of Prey Harley Quinn and we were getting all this shit. But then the first wave, we got the Superman. We got Superman from both the Justice League animated, and then the Rebirth Superman, I think, is what we got. And then we got the Detective Comics Batman. We got the Justice League animated Batman. We got an animated John Stewart. We got the Harley Quinn, and I think we had something else. Oh yeah, the Hellbat and the Unchained Superman. So, I didn't think that, we were going to get a shitload of Batman figures. At that time, I just thought, you know what, okay, Superman's okay. I'm hoping that we'll get maybe a better one. Because at that time, I was looking for a Superman, a really good Superman. And I ended up just settling with the BVS Mafex Superman. But I think whenever the Snyder Cut Justice League one comes out, that'll be my placeholder until I can get the Mezco Superman in the black and silver suit, because I do have a loop. I have a possible way of getting that Superman. So we'll have to see next year if things work out. Whenever people start getting them in hand. But anyway, so I started noticing some issues height-wise, because McFarlane doesn't do, figures in 6-inch scale or 1/12 scales, that 1/12 scale that we're used to from, Marvel Legends and, the Marvel Legends, your Mezcos, your Mafex, your import figures, and your domestic figure, 1/12 scale. He started doing them the 7-inch scale, which I was like, okay, maybe if he does them the 7-inch scale, he'll balance out the height. So, I didn't think much of it. But then as we started getting more waves, I started noticing the most glaring issue, and that is you can't have a line that's called the DC Multiverse line and continuously do multiple figures of the same fucking character. You have to, it doesn't make sense. It's not called the Batman Multiverse line. It's not called the Batman line. It's called the DC Multiverse line. So the fact that we have a bajillion fucking Batman figures from like regular Batman, and then we also have shit from that Dark Knight Metal shit, is really frustrating because there are so many characters in the DC multiverse that we have yet to get. We've only gotten one Cyborg figure. One. And that was the Teen Titans figure. Where the fuck is the rest of the Titans? Where's Robin? Where's Beast Boy? Where's Raven? Where's Starfire from that cartoon? Like, the fuck? Like, you have me sold with that Cyborg because he was really nice. I own him. I haven't sat down and done a review of him, but I really liked him. So, where the fuck is the rest of the figures? Because it's been a good, 18 years since we've gotten any figures from that cartoon. I mean, the cartoon itself is almost 20 years old. So, like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? You could be putting out Robin, you could be putting out Starfire, you could be putting out Raven, Beast Boy, you could be putting out a Terra, a Slade, a Jinx, Gizmo, you could be putting out a fucking Mammoth. Nothing. Like, what the fuck? Like, you can even put out, what's his name from that fucking episode when Robin had to take, I think Killer Moth's daughter to the prom, kitten, and her boyfriend, which was like such an odd design because he had like a fucking spider, like a whole ass spider for a head, and it sat on a human body. And I was like, dude, what the fuck is this? This is pretty cool, but it's like so out there. And McFarlane likes to do out there shit. I mean, he created Spawn, and he's doing the Witcher stuff, and he's doing Mortal Kombat and all this different shit. But you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna do a character from a line, you know what I mean? Like, finish that line. Like, give us the rest of the Titans. Give us Terra. Give us Slade. Hell, if you wanted to do a really badass figure, give us a fucking Trigon. Like, I can't even remember the last time we got a Trigon figure. Like, give us Trigon. Like, that would be really fucking cool. And then with Raven, since he loves re-releasing figures, you can be doing Raven in her regular form and all her different emotions. You could be doing Red Raven, Green Raven, Orange Raven, Pink Raven, Blue Raven, Purple Raven, Red Raven, and then of course the version of Raven that we haven't gotten since the fucking DC UC line, White Raven. Raven in her purest form. We have yet to get a White Raven. But we have a bajillion Batman. You know what I mean? If that still doesn't prove my point, okay. Young Justice. Young Justice is hot shit right now. Okay? HBO Max just got all of Young Justice, and I've been watching, and I've been like, where the fuck are my Young Justice figures? Where's my Aqualad? Where's my Robin? My Miss Martian? Where's my Speedy? Or where's my Kid Flash? Where the fuck is my Superboy Prime? Where the fuck's Red Tornado? Where's Black Canary? Where's Green Arrow? Where's, you know what I mean? Let's go to the Justice League. Where the fuck is, a classic costume Wonder Woman? Where's our comic Wonder Woman? Not this Dark Knight Metal shit. Where's our classic Wonder Woman? Where's our, where's our Kid Flash? Where the fuck's our Red Tornado, our Martian Manhunter? Where's our Shazam? Where's our Supergirl? Where's our, you know what I mean? Where is our Dr. Fate? Like, had McFarlane released Dr. Fate, people who couldn't get the Mezco one could just get the McFarlane one. You know what I mean? And it's like, where the fuck is Vixen? Vixen, where the fuck is Vixen? Where the fuck is King Shark? Where the fuck is, like, Where are these figures? You want to do Batman? Okay, where the fuck is Poison Ivy? Where's Mr. Freeze? The Penguin? A good Bane, not that trash fucking brick of a figure Bane that you had to build. No, 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 no. I want a whole ass Bane figure. Whether it's from Injustice 2 or it's from the comics, I want a whole ass Bane figure. Like, you're doing these Justice League Snyder Cut figures, give me a good $40 Bane and I'll give you my money for it. You know what I mean? Where the fuck is regular Scarecrow? Where's our Catwoman? You know what I mean? Where's our good Harley Quinn? You know what I mean? Like, it's just... It frustrates me. Where the fuck is Cheetah? There's no Cheetah. There's no Black Canary. There's no Green Arrow. There's no Arsenal. There's no... what is her name? Artemis from Young Justice. Going back to the Young Justice shit. Where the fuck is Artemis? What the fuck? Where the fuck is the rest of the Speed Force? Where's our Reverse Flash? You know what I mean? Where's our Deadshot? Where's our Firefly? Like, you want to do so many Batman figures, but you only want to do just the Joker. Where the fuck is the rest of Batman's Rogue Gallery? Where's Ra's al Ghul? Where's Talia al Ghul? Where's the fucking Court of Owls? Where's your League of Shadows? Where the fuck are the rest of the Robins? Where's Tim Drake? Where's Dick Grayson? Not Nightwing. Robin, Dick Grayson. You know what I mean? Like, I just named off so many characters, and there's so many other characters from, you know, the DC universe that we have yet to get. Where's a good Barbara Gordon Batwoman? Not that new shit. I'm talking old school Batwoman, like the fucking black with the gold bat symbol in the chest. Where the fuck is that? Nowhere to be seen. But we can see a whole bunch of Batman, can't we? Whole bunch of Batman. So many Batman figures. You know what happens to all those Batman figures that he makes? They all sit on the fucking pegs. And they sit, and they sit, and they sit, and they sit, and they sit for months, and they never fucking move. And that's why we never get any new figures. And then on top of that, let's talk about that. Where the fuck are the new DC Multiverse figures? We keep getting the same old shit. And whenever I go into Walmart, I see the same old shit. I can't find any new DC Multiverse figures. I've yet to see Jon Stewart. I've yet to see the Bizarro that just came out. Have yet to see the single-carded fucking Red Hood. Have yet to see the Red Hood and Nightwing 2-pack. You know, had I actually seen that Red Hood in the store, I would have actually bought it. Had it showed up on Amazon, I would have bought it. But have yet to see it. But you know what else I see? I see a shitload of Batman figures that no one wants. It's an easy fix. Stop making so many fucking Batman figures and we wouldn't have this issue. Start making characters that people like. I get it. Batman's the most popular fucking character for DC. I get it. Right now he's DC's golden boy. He's been DC's golden boy for the longest time. When really it should be Superman, but it's Batman. And then I get it. Harley sells a lot. Okay, that's why she's such a popular fucking character. She's like DC's second best-selling character, or DC's second hottest character. But you can't be forgetting about the other characters, because the DC multiverse itself does not just revolve around Batman. It revolves around other characters too. So, you know what I mean? It's just frustrating altogether. Because I want DC characters that haven't been made yet. I mean, I have a whole shelf dedicated to superheroes. My favorite superheroes. I have One Punch Man up there. I have my All Might, my Deku, my Hero Academia figures, my Power Rangers. I have my Overwatch shit up there. I have the DC collectible Supergirl that Hot Cheeto Fingers was kind enough to send me for my birthday. I have Magnet Defender. I have Black Panther up there. I have my SH Figuarts Endgame Captain Marvel. And I have Bakugo coming I think, next month from Reveltech. So, I mean, I love collecting superhero figures, alright? I love superheroes. They're like one of my go-to things when I try to look for shit. Especially if they're figures that I love, or characters that I love. I'll buy the figures. So I don't understand why, we're having this issue, why we need to even have this discussion. It's just really, really frustrating that we have to have this discussion. So it's just, I don't understand it. Do I think it'll change? No, I don't. I think he'll just continue to make Batman figures and we'll never get any new characters. And then whenever he loses the license, who's going to get the license? Because I don't think Mattel's going to get the license ever again. Maybe if Jazzwares does it, those would be some pretty bomb-ass figures, don't you think? I mean, Jazzwares have been fucking killing it these days, They have their Halo shit that they're putting out. Yeah, the 7-inch or the 6.5-inch figures they need for work. They really do, with articulation and stuff like that. And, some areas need to definitely be fixed. I'm looking at you, Master Chief, with them knees. Ooh, those are gross. And then, of course, the AEW shit, but I've already expressed my frustrations on that stuff already. The Fortnite shit, they've been killing it with the 6-inch figures and 3/4-inch ones. They're fantastic. Whenever I see any characters that are new, that have been, that I like the designs of, I buy them. Hence why I have, Meowscles. You know what I mean? I have Meowscles. A giant, muscular-ass cat that's built like a fucking bouncer at a nightclub. Design's cool, so I'll buy it. Val, one of their first female figures, was a fucking beautifully done figure. Had the same articulation as the dudes, came with some really nice accessories, came with that beautiful Leviathan axe. Really nice. And she looks really good next to, characters like Kratos and your mythical legions and, your fantasy characters like Geralt and Asuna and Kirito and even Saber, the Figma Saber 2.0, which I still need to sit down and review that and get my thoughts out on that, because that figure's fantastic. But they've been killing it. So, and they're just now doing they're redoing the UFC figures now, and those look fantastic. If I see the Amanda Nunes and the Conor McGregor, I'll definitely be buying them. Because now they're in scale and they have the articulation like the AEW figures. And now Mattel is jumping on with double jointed elbows, but I've gotten my thoughts out on that shit. I've already said what I needed to say about that shit. But, the bottom line is you can't have a line called, the DC Multiverse line and just focus on one fucking character. Like, as much as I love to give Hasbro hell for some of the stupid ass decisions that they make, you don't see Hasbro doing the, it's not called the Marvel Legends line, or it's not called the Iron Man line, or the Spider-Man line or the Venom line. It's not called Venom. It's not called Hasbro Venom Legends, or Hasbro's Marvel Venom or Marvel Spider-Man, and everything is Spider-Man, or everything is Venom, or everything is Captain America, or hell, everything is Deadpool. You don't see a whole fucking, 30 figures of Deadpool. I mean, you see them pop up here and there in the lines, but you don't see a whole, the entire line is just mostly filled with Deadpool. Like, no. They even it out. They give us new characters. So why should McFarlane get a pass for it? But you know what I mean? You have these so-called collectors that are really fanboys, and whenever, you see was it Death Metal Batman or whatever the fuck that one was with the guitar, you have people, oh my god, I'm gonna buy it, oh my god, I can't wait, I'm gonna pre-order, and all. Like, the people that do that, if they're listening, you're the fucking reason why I need to sit down and even talk about this shit. Because this is the same exact reason why Hasbro thinks it's okay to release a $40 fucking Fortnite figure with only 3 accessories. 2 or 3 accessories. For $40 fucking dollars? Are you shitting me? No. You're also the reason why we have a $50 fucking Snake Eyes that sold out in literal minutes. That's why Hasbro thinks it's okay to do this shit. So, no, we can't let this shit slide anymore. Like, some shit needs to be done. Words need to be said. Actions need to be taken. Because I'm tired of this shit. For real, I'm tired of this shit. Of, waiting for new characters, and they just end up being either Batman or they end up being versions of Batman. Like, who the fuck asked for a fucking, Doomsday Batman? Like, don't give us that shit, because no one wants it. Give us actual Doomsday. Excuse me. Like, give us actual Doomsday. And he did a fucking 2-pack. He did a fucking 2-pack with Superman. A Doomsday and a Superman 2-pack. I was like, oh shit, he actually changed up the sculpt and shit. No. Literal same fucking figure he sold. Single carded. Threw it in there with the Superman. And said it was a Death of Superman pack. No. That's not even the same. Like, if you're gonna do that, at least put some fucking effort into it. Because if you can sculpt all new shit for Spawn, you can sculpt all new shit for this line. There's no reason you need to be cutting corners and be taking the laser out. No. You don't need to be doing that shit. There's no reason for it. Like, if you're going to give us that 2-pack, give us a new Doomsday, give us that Death of Superman Doomsday, give us that classic comic Doomsday in that pack. So we can be like, oh shit, that Doomsday looks so tight, let me go buy it. There's no reason to take the lazy route. There's no reason for it. It's unacceptable. And that's why I haven't been buying a lot of DC Multiverse stuff. I pre-ordered the John Stewart because I was like, oh shit, this is literally the first fucking Green Lantern that we've gotten. Like, why did it take us this long to get a regular John Stewart? Where the fuck is Hal Jordan? Where's Kyle Rayner? Where's Guy Gardner? Nowhere to be seen. Where the fuck's Jessica Cruz? I literally, the second to last recording that I recently did with the Ande, we were about to wrap up, and I was like, you know what, let me go see how much that Jessica Cruz goes for. She goes for 100 plus on eBay. For people that couldn't get Jessica Cruz, why can't you just do a Jessica Cruz? Save us the headache. Instead of giving us these headaches. Like, there's no reason for it. But I'll go ahead and I'll wrap it up here, because it's late. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm recording this, but it's late. I don't need to be getting loud at 2 o'clock in the morning, venting my frustrations at someone that doesn't need to be causing them, but it needs to be said. This is me speaking the honest fucking truth. Alright? It's not me bandwagoning, it's not me, hopping on the bandwagon or, hopping on someone else's opinion because they said it. No, these are my true fucking opinions. Alright, I'm tired of this shit. I want genuinely good DC figures, and the fact that DC has been shutting down a lot of their departments, and the fact that DC Collectibles got shut down last year, that means we're not getting any more DC figures from DC unless they're from McFarlane or from Mezco or whatever. You know what I mean? But I'm not paying $80 fucking for Hal Jordan. I'm not paying $80 for John Stewart. No. I'd rather pay $20 for one. That's nicely done. Instead of paying $80. So, anyway, that's it for me. Hopefully what I said makes sense and that you guys actually understand where I'm coming from, because, I've had a lot of frustrations with McFarlane, the way that he's been doing shit as of late. Because I just got the Geralt of Rivia, the one with the werewolf head, and I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna do a review of that, because I'm about to get into some rant shit here on that figure. Let me tell you. So just wait on that shit, because I'm about to get my frustrations out on that. But anyway, let me know if you guys understand where I'm coming from and feel the same way that I do in the comments. If not, let me know why. Let's discuss, because that's what these are mainly for. They're mainly for me to sit down and get my point across the best that I can, or the best that I feel that I can, and then my audience, my subscribers, talk to me. Let me know your opinions on this shit, because it's always nice to hear the input of others, and also you guys watch my content, or most of you guys do, so let me know if you guys feel the same way you do, because it seems like a lot of you guys are collectors and are in a specific age range, because I'm able to look at that shit on YouTube and see the analytics, or the analytics, is that what they're called? Analytics, and see the age range, who's watching my videos, where my viewers, where my subscribers and all them are from, and shit like that. So obviously it seems like a lot of you guys are from 25 to I think 45 or something like that. So a lot of you guys are probably collectors and have been collecting for a long time. So let me know your thoughts on this. That's the whole point of what I'm trying to say. Let me know your thoughts on what I said, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. That way there's something going on. It's not just a picture and me talking. But also, real quick question before I end this. Do you guys want to see more of this stuff? In terms of whenever I upload podcast episodes, do you want to see this type of stuff playing in the background instead of just a picture? Or do you guys just prefer the picture and then the title of the episode? That's pretty much what I want to know. Input is welcomed on that. So, anyway, that's pretty much it for me. Thank you very much for listening and watching, and Action Figure Addict 112 out.